Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying. Today, the Stanford Binet is used from ages 2 to adulthood. The IQ formula has been replaced by the A, SAS, B, SUDS, C, entropy, D, ACPA. The answer is A. SAS replaced the IQ formula. The IQ formula is the mental age divided by the chronicle age times 100. For example, if an individual is 10 years old with the mental age of 12, 12 divided by 10 times 100 gets the IQ of 120. The SAS, the standard age score, is a scale that is normalized standard score scales for each battery and composite and has a mean of 100 and the standard deviation is 16. Please do more research on the SAS to expand your knowledge on the different types of tests, including intelligence. What is stimulus generalization? Stimulus generalization is the tendency for a conditioned response to occur in response to a similar stimuli to the original. For example, take the little Albert case. He was conditioned with a white fuzzy rat, and then he exhibited similar responses to a white rabbit, a white coat, and a white beard. When beginning a counseling relationship, the counselor is ethically required to A. Inform the patient of the limits of confidentiality. B. Explain that everything said during sessions will remain confidential. C. Keep a detailed record of what is said during each session. D. Write very few details of what is said during each session. The answer is C. When beginning a counseling relationship, the counselor is ethically required to keep a detailed record of what is being said during each session. This is a tricky question because informing the patients of the limits of confidentiality and explaining that everything that is said during the sessions will remain confidential are also different types of ethical rules, but keeping a very detailed record of what is being said during each sessions are required just in case counselors may get subpoenaed and have to hand over their notes and whatnot. I do remember an old supervisor of mine did not keep any written notes about their sessions and even told me so. And in my mind, I knew that was ethically wrong because I was thinking of situations where he may be subpoenaed and need to hand over his notes, which he did not write. What is stimulus hierarchy? Stimulus hierarchy is a ranked list of fear-inducing stimuli that is used in exposure therapy. This is when an individual will rank their feared stimuli and give it a level on the fear-provoking scale of how much they fear it. For example, if I feared spiders, snakes, and bunnies, I would put a list of spiders, snakes, and bunnies. Spiders being 8, snakes being 6, and bunnies being 4. The numbers are how much I fear them. This is just an example of stimulus hierarchy. What risks should be considered when using self-disclosure? A. Inadvertently encourage the client to compare themselves to the counselor. B. The possibility of triggering the client's symptoms. C. The possibility of breaking boundaries. D. All of the above. The answer is D, all of the above. All of these are risks that are considered when using self-disclosure because it may trigger the client's symptoms and possibly breaking boundaries between the client and the counselor and inadvertently encourage the client to compare themselves to the counselors. We need to be aware of these risks when we are considering using self-disclosure within a session. That's all 5 questions for this episode. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.